good. That is good. Oh, it's still clapping. That was good. I like that. You were gone. Where were you in that few seconds? Everyone had stopped. You were looking over there and you just couldn't stop clapping. What happened? That was awkward, wasn't it? She's quite too excited, really. Why did you clap for like a full minute after everyone else had stopped? She's lost her voice, but she's gained her clap. Let's give it up. What was your name? Paula. What a beautiful name, Paula. What does that mean? That's Paula. Paula, how much was Paula drunk today? Not, I think she might have drunk just slightly too much, is what I'd guess. Paula, so you celebrating something tonight, Paula? Apart from me entering the stage, celebrating that for about 40 minutes. All right, Marge Simpson. How you doing? We're just on a girls' night. She's got such a beautiful voice, Paula has. We've just come to Brighton for a girls' night. Sound like the Cookie Monster. What's going on? Why? I'm not going to take the piss, but I have done. It's too late for that. On a girls' night in Brighton. Are you from Brighton? Yeah. So you've come out on a girl. Well, what for? What's the reason? You're from Hove. Oh, you can't resist, can you, Hove? They cannot. You won't even just have it for a second. It's so weird. This is the only place in the country where you go, no, actually, it's actually Smith Street, which if you look on the map, that is Hove. I think you're fine. So, yeah, it's Brighton. Why today? Why out tonight? What's happened? Family outing? Your sisters? Who said oi oi? Because some people are sisters and cousins. How's that your thing? What? Who was that? That was an odd... a couple of siblings. Nothing gets me hornier than a couple of relations. Oh, dad and son? Yes, please. Old uncle, godson? Yes, I'll have some of that. Sisters and cousins. You went, yeah, that's his thing. That's what he's searching tonight on the internet. It's probably, actually, that's not too bad, actually, probably. That's an all right thing. And I was going to say, where'd you meet? At home. Yeah, that's it. But so no particular reason why, and is it a thing you do regularly? You have sort of nights out? You're all shaking your head. Is this the first time you met? What's this? Haven't done it in a while. Good, well, it's great to have you here. Great to have you here, Paula. Thank you. Thank you for coming out, Paula. What do you do for a living, Paula? Don't point at her. I don't even know if you know that person. Just you talk. You work in a special needs preschool. Nothing funny about that at all. That's good, yeah. Right, the correct. Yes, clap. 3 people care about that. The rest of you like, fuck them. Are there any siblings in there? Good. Well, have a good time, Paula. My name's Ash, Paula. Nice to meet you. I'm the host of the show. It's not all going to be just me and Paula. It was just that she clapped like an idiot for about an hour after I started, so I thought I would join in. I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying you clapped like one. That's all it was. Crikey. Give me a cheer if you're from Brighton. It's good. Oh, and a hand went up there as well. That was good. What was... You were the only person... You went, yes, hand up. You're the only person who put your hand up to who comes from Brighton. Are you actually from Hove? And who's this homeless guy you've brought in with you? That is a thick coat, is all I'm saying. That is... You come back from Indonesia and you had to tell us. That's the thing, isn't it? Couldn't mention it. Are you actually free? How is Indonesia? Hot, yeah. What were you doing in Indonesia? Getting away from it? Really? Every day? How long were you away for? You scuba dived 31 days. You did 58 days. You've got me bang to rights. It turns out that is true. And were you, did you take, I don't know, air with you? No, I don't. I hold my breath. I've got that ability. Jot that down the internet. And so what, you went out there specifically to scuba? You just fucked off scuba diving. See you later, guys. I'm underwater for the rest of this holiday. To be fair, it's one way of getting away from the kids. They all do it. Who are they? Who are these they? Calm down. 13-year-old, 14-year-old. They all scuba. That's pretty cool. You are cool. I retract my earlier statement, and I want to say, turns out you're very cool. What was your name? Joe. What a beautiful name, Joe. What does that mean? Joe is not short for Jonathan. Have we ever heard of that? John is short for Jonathan, surely. That's my uncle. Hold on, John is your uncle?
Uncle John.
Your uncle is her ex-husband. What's going on here? You're right, guys. I love that. You abandoned her there. That was completely unacceptable. You were like, I don't want to get talked to, but you sort of pushed her and ran back. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. We'll come back. Joe's just come back from Indonesia, where he went scuba diving with a 13 and 14-year-old. That's the information I took from that story. So, deal with that. That's all the information I've got so far about it. How comes you guys were late? Traffic? Oh, yeah, no, none of these people made it on time either. Well done. Where did you come in from? Reigate? What are you laughing at Reigate for over there? What was that? Reigate? Where's Reigate? Where's Red Hill Way? What are you doing here? All right, mate. How comes you're here tonight? Is that far? I don't know how far. An hour? Did you come specifically to the comedy? You staying for the weekend? What are you doing? Just popped in for this. And you were late for the one thing that you... This is the one special thing, and you can... did you come straight from work? What have you been doing? Working from home, so there is no excuse at all. What time should we leave? I don't know, 10 minutes before we need to be there? What do you do what's your name? Jordan, that's a good name, Jordan. What does that mean? What does it mean? Yeah, that was the question. You don't know? Jordan, you all right, mate? How old are you, Jordan? No way you're 30. No wonder you're late everywhere. Too busy wanking yourself silly around there. Sorry, that was too much. And who are you with, Jordan? Your wife? Good. Hello, wife. Have you got a name, wife? Fran? That is a good name, Fran. Do you work from home as well? I bet the answer's no here. You're on mat leave. So you did have a reason, and it's a tiny child. You can say that. You're doing brilliantly. Well done. How old's the baby? You lot are weird. Like, you're not giving anyone anything here tonight. Well done on getting out. The fact you're here. How did you not? Honest to God, right? I would have pulled up in the car, turned the engine off, and gone, shall we just sleep here for a couple of hours? Genuinely well done. Is this your first child? Brilliant. So 7 weeks you're out. That's great. You do know about the getting someone to look after them business, don't you? Who have you got doing the babysitting? Your mum's doing it, and do you trust her implicitly that she's not going to just... Like, I would not trust my mum. She's like... My mum thinks she's a brilliant mum, but she's quite neglectful to me, is what it was. But she's got it, she's in control. That's brilliant. I've got 3 children. I've got a 17-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old now. And I promise you, so this is on... I'm the host of this show, right? My name is Ash. If you do want to fall asleep, I promise you both, I will not dig you out from this point. I promise you, we'll all be quiet. The act will tone all their material down. You just rest and be good. That is great. Genuinely enjoy. Thank you so much for coming out. Give me a cheer if you've been to this comedy night before. That's good. I like that guy back there. What was your name? Greg. Strong name, Greg. What do you do for a living, Greg? You? It's just so weird. I love that we're doing this special charity night for great people in tonight. It's so weird that you're not giving anyone it, because those people over there go, no, he's not. No, he's not. They don't believe it, Greg. That's brilliant, Greg. Well done on doing that. Is that a challenging job? Yeah. Now I think you're lying. That's the thing. You're like, I love it. So that's great. How long have you been doing that? Only a year. That's good. Incredible. Well, and who are you here with, Joe? Joe. Sorry, your name's not Joe. Everyone's Joe. Anyone could be, if you called Joe, anyone could be called Joe. Greg, who are you with?
I'm here with my date, Kira.
Kira. All right, Kira. Sorry, Greg. Are you 14 years old? Yeah, that's how that... Ooh, Greg's got a girlfriend. Oh, that's why you lied about what your job is. How you doing, Kira? How's it going? All right, yeah, I wasn't accusing you of anything. Where did you meet Greg?
She's 14.
Don't say she's 14. Don't say that. Don't say that either. Kira, where did you meet Greg? Beautiful Greg. At work? Right, that speaks more about what you thought than what I thought. You went early on that. I didn't. I said nothing. You have exposed yourself there. Congratulations. Good. It's nice to have you in. And no, that's fine. That's good. How many dates you been on? How long have you guys been together? Oh wow! Yes. 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 That's brilliant. That's great. And how's it gone so far, Kira? It's all right so far. You point at your beer, went, yeah, this will help. Greg's a great guy. Have you heard what he does for a little? Like, honestly, he's a top bloke. So how long you've worked together for? How long? Sorry, for a year.
She's a nurse. I met her once.
No, I wasn't accusing you of anything, Greg. Calm down. Calm the fuck down, Greg. Literally no, other than this guy, no one thought anything else. Thank God that's the situation. No one thought anything, Greg. But so she's a nurse. That's fine. There's a uniform. That's great. Okay, now answer my actual question, Greg. How long have you known each other?
Again, it's complicated. Legal. Put the shovel down.
Yeah. She slid into your DMs. That's nice. That's great. And so, and you brought her out. First date. I like a first date where it's right. We have to be silent in a dark room and face forward the entire time. It's going to be good. It's going to have a great time. It is easier, Greg, when you keep saying things like you keep saying. And God Almighty. Well, yeah, my name's Ash. I host the show. So what I'm going to do is we've got 4 brilliant comedians on for you tonight. Right, mate. Sorry, is that a surprise to you? What do you think was going to happen? Who was that? Who's... What? What's going on in this room? We can't have just mad people. What's going on? Who whooped at me saying there's 4 comedians?
The girl dressed in a beer bottle.
The girl dressed as a beer bottle. Oh. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening in Brighton? Are you dressed as a... no one asked you to stand up. All right, sit yourself down. Shut up. No one cares. Someone tell you it's fancy dress or what?
It's our normal dress, don't bully her.
This is my usual Friday night. If you haven't
You standing up again? Good, good to chat. Good, good.
Okay, sit back down again.
Yeah, sit down. Shut up as well if you want.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, they do keep saying it. It's weird, isn't it? What was your name?
What, me? Or...
Fuck off.
Heineken!
No, I don't want to anymore. I don't want to anymore. I don't want to anymore. Anyone here not on some sort of... What are you celebrating, or...
She's leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Oh, thank fuck for that. It's all right, she's leaving. Good. Where are you? What are you leaving from? The memories of it all?
Can I say? So, I work for a broadband company called Lightning Fibre.
No, no.
I'm going travelling, so that's
Good,
what I'm
good,
doing.
good. Indonesia's nice. Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Go scuba diving.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll probably take this outfit scuba diving.
Should we do this in the break? Take this. I'd love this. Already enough like rubbish in the ocean. Just another beer bottle with some sort of...
I'm representing recycling. Make sure you...
You're representing recycling.
Make sure you don't do this.
What was your name? I don't know, I reckon we're done. Right, what I want to do is, I absolutely love this gig, right? You guys are absolutely brilliant. Give me a cheer if you've never been to comedy before. Hand up there, so you've never been. Why tonight? Why'd you come tonight? What's your name? Harrison. What a beautiful bomber jacket you've got on there, vest type thing. You been to Indonesia recently? Is that... A few weeks ago you went, Harrison, why is this your first night? What's brought you here tonight? You saw me, oh, you've gone for that on your first... That got a big laugh, that, Harrison, didn't it? It went really well. Oh. Problem is with a sort of heckle, Harrison, it's got to be funny. That's the... I was going to be nice to you, Harrison, but it's not what I'm here for. No, Harrison, I'm here just to... They asked me to winkle out the cunts. Sorry I said that word early. Greg perked up there with that. What? You come alive for that. Your eyes twinkle when I said that. We're good. We're back. Why are you laughing already? What you did? You put your hands on your lap. You aggressively stopped clapping that time. But then what you did was you went. What was that? And you guys, did you all go and get a drink in the break? You were last back. You went for a poo, maybe? I don't know that for sure. And you went for some crisps. What crisps did you go for? Salt and vinegar. And you've pre-opened them, so now we won't all hear the rustle whilst I'm... No? Crack. And they open? Well done. That's good. That is good. I cannot go on without mentioning your exquisite beard and general look. That is good. About 4 times in the first half, I was like, I'm going to speak to that guy about his... beautiful beard, but it never cropped up. I had to deal with... I mean, that is some of the worst eating of human beings I've ever seen. What is going on there? Sorry, I will come back to that beautiful beard, but that is... I won't... Well, I say come back to. I didn't say come onto. What's happened? It's like you've never eaten before. What was that? Have you... It's just sort of shoving it in. Good. Starving? What have you been up to today, then? Is it your 50th? No, don't stand up. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to stand up. Not everyone needs to stand up. His T-shirt says, I'm 49 plus. Oh, it's a middle finger. That's good. That's good. What was your name? Chris? Chris has folded his pizza in half to get 2 slices in one go. Chris, what time did you start today? 7:30. Is it? Have you worked and then you've come here, or have you been on it for your 50? What do you do for a living, Chris? Maintenance manager. What do you maintain? I'm sorry, I'm stopping you eating just for a second, Chris. What do you maintain? Hotel. Is it a good one or one of those ones that I have to stay in? Yeah. I bet it is a better one than I stay in. Any hotel I stay in is about 60% other people's pubes. Does anyone have that? You know, there's a level in there where you go, I could have probably afforded more than this. I genuinely, in Norwich the other day, I stayed in a hotel where I went in there was brown on the bedsheet, so I don't know, just indiscriminate brown. And I was like, I can't get into that bed. Like, I won't. So I just laid on the bed. I used a pillow as a blanket, just like laid a pillow there. And I just laid and shivered. It's like, oh, comedy. This is what I wanted it to be. And it was above an Indian restaurant, and there was only me and one other bloke in this hotel, which should have been a warning sign early on. And the guy went, do we get breakfast in the morning? We weren't staying together, he was in a separate thing. He was like, do we get breakfast in the morning? The bloke went, no. He went, I'm pretty sure it said breakfast. He went, you can use the Indian restaurant, 10% off. He went, for breakfast? And the bloke went, no. No, can't do it for breakfast. But yeah, happy birthday, Chris. Is it today, Chris? Sunday, good. No? You guys don't care, do you, at all? You really don't care. So your beautiful beard. What was your name, sir? You're not a Steve. There's no way you're a Steve. Surely not. You can be, if I choose. You're at least a Stephen with a PH, surely. No. You rebelled against the Stephen name. Yeah, I know what they gave you the name, but you look like a Tarquin or at least a Timothy. No, I'm not disappointed. What do you do, Steve? What? Oh no, it's not bad, is it? You're an engineer? Oh, all right, ladies. Oh, that's a good job. You rubbed your thighs. He's taken, I imagine. I don't know. I don't want to presume. You're taken. Watch out for them lot. Horny bunch of Hovians over there. Oh, an engineer. Good with his hands, probably. and with his mind. That was very sensual. Good with his hands and with his mind. Are you good with your hands, Steve? Is he good? What do you engineer? It's sex toys, isn't it? It's going to be sex toys. That's good. Would you rather not say? No, you don't need to say. There's no proof. Don't poo, Steve. Look at Steve. Steve, that's great. Well done, Steve. You look great, Steve. And have you been here before? No, well, good. Please come again. That's a weird thing. Come again. Most of you are welcome. So this is the thing that really genuinely happened to me the other day, and it's not a comedy, but I've just got to tell someone because it genuinely happened. I had to go out at 6 o'clock in the morning, like I had a real job the other day, and it was pitch black. And as I was driving down the road, the car in front of me, there's only me and one other car, and the car in front of me swerved to go round something that was in the road. And as I approached it, and don't panic about this story, I promise you I wouldn't be telling you if it was as bad as it sounds, but there was a dead dog in the road. So it was quite bad. Who's whooping that, you sicko? But there was a dead dog, and I was like, oh no, it's pitch black. It was a black Labrador dog. And I was like, oh, I can't leave that dog. I can't do that because someone will open their curtains. They'll go, oh, Buster's dead. So I drove around, and then I walked up to Buster. I don't know. I've called him Buster. I don't know. And I was like, right, he's dead. He's definitely dead. I knew he was dead because his tongue was out and his legs were in the air. But I called the police, right? And I said, there's a dog in the road. They said, we'll send someone out straight away. So I drove on, and I was going to push it to the side of the road, but then I was like, no, couldn't do it. So get someone else to do that. About 5-10 minutes later, a policeman phoned me up. He went, we're just looking for the dog. We can't find it. And he went, oh, no, I can see it. It's up ahead. And he said, I said, I'm so sorry. 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning it was. I'm so sorry to have done this to you on 6 o'clock. And he went, right, I'm here now. I can tell you the dog is not alive. I was like, yeah, I know that. Like, I can tell that. I'm not an idiot. And he went, no. It's a stuffed toy. And it looked so real, but it was a teddy bear. It was just a teddy that was wet in the road. And then I thought, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. He's like, no, you've done the right thing in calling it in, which is a lie, isn't it? Making me feel better. I felt like an absolute moron. But then about 10 minutes later, the police station, they went, oh, no, this is, I think it was like Southend Police Station. I said, oh, no, it's Southend Police here. I've got some news about the dog that you reported. I went, I know, it was a toy, wasn't it? And she went, what? Why did you call it in then? I went, no, I didn't. My wife was like, why do these things keep happening to you? Why do you keep doing it? Another story I've got about a dog that was missing, right? I dropped my mate off home one evening about 10 o'clock, and as I was just walking back to my car, I sort of had a chat with him, walking back to my car, there was a dog, an escaped dog, just sniffing around outside, and I was like, oh, that must belong to this house. So I went up to the house, and I knocked on the door, and as I knocked on the door, the dog, a door opened over there, and someone went, Scraps! And so Scraps, the dog, just run back to its house. The man opened the door, and I went, there was an escaped dog, but it went home. And he just went, yeah? I went, yeah, cool. Hate dogs, stupid dogs. Had to get it off my chest, so there you go. Right, Brighton, you ready for your next act? Okay, you're ready to go? Cheers, thanks for... What did I say? Checking on the dog? What's happened? Where's he gone? Family murder? Oh, that's not funny. Good luck. Stuck in some sort of scuba situation. Kids, love them. Whew. Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, I can't now, can I? You've just said there's a family emergency and there's a helicopter crash. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to maybe I'll try and get you less worried about Let's sing a song together. Hey. Anyone know? Greg, how's it going? Let's check in with you in your first date. How do you think it was? I've forgotten your partner's name, Greg. What was Kira. I could have asked Kira. Kira, how do you think it's going so far? Out of 10, what would you give him? All right, chill out, mate. Leave Greg alone. I quite like Greg. Kira, how do you think it's going? Out of 10, roughly, at the moment, what is it? 8 or 9? Greg is... I want you to know, Greg, that by doing that, it definitely dropped to like a 6 or something. I'm just saying, you have to be careful, Greg. This is a tightrope because I don't want to presume anything tonight, Greg, right? But that's getting you nowhere. That's all I'm saying. Okay, or is it? Yeah, there you go. There's a knowing look from everyone. It was like, no one sleeps with someone who does that on a first date. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. Well, I'm not assuming you're easy, Greg, either. I'm like, you might be like, no way. How do you think it's going, Greg?
It's going really well. Yeah.
Not giving it a number though. I don't know why. 8 or a 9? I guess it would have to be. And are you playing hard to get, Greg? Because I want you to know, I can see you both, and in this situation, you shouldn't be. He's got a twinkle in his eye. You've got something about it, though, Greg, haven't you? There is something going on. There's something upstairs. I can see there's something downstairs as well at the moment. Calm yourself down, Greg. Right, you ready for your next act? There we go. How are we doing? We good? We are good. Have you had a good evening so far? It's good. It's very good. You were telling me to try and have a go at my friend who was over there. He's fucked off. Yeah, he was worried. He left. He's like, no, I'm not having that. Oh, what's that? Did you throw a glass? What happened there? You guys all right? You having a fight? A really low-key Brighton fight, that was. That's a brilliant beard as well. It's not quite as good as Steve's, but that is a super beard you've got there. That's got, like, product in it or something, isn't it? You've looked after that beard. You sneezed into it. Fucking hell. And the fact you said it that quick, I believe you. That was great. What was your name? Zach. Oh, great name, Zach. What do you do, Zach? What's going on? You're all maintenance guys. What do you maintain? Are you rivals with this guy? Destroy him. Maintain pubs and coffee shops. Good. What you been? Do you own the company or do you work as a? It's your company. Do you get your hands dirty anymore or? Shit in a coffee shop. What's going on in the Brighton coffee? Is it round here? Can you tell us which ones the shit is in, please? Every time you need a coffee and need a shit and it gets blocked, you're in there. Have you got... I once unblocked a toilet that was blocked with shit with a fire extinguisher. That is one of the best things I've ever done. I felt like an absolute hero. You do have to be careful of blowback, certainly. You don't want that. But have you done... Because basically, being a maintenance engineer is blagging it, getting it done, basically, isn't it? Have you ever... Have you got any tips? You've used your foot? Did you go... Just out of curiosity, did you go barefoot and push it between the toes? Imagine, honest to God, imagine if you got stuck having to explain to the fire brigade. It's like my foot is in there and I can feel peanuts between my tootsies. Wow, well done. What's the name of the company? What was it? Altazan Building. Oh, nice. I don't know why I said nice. I felt like... it's better than going nice other than, oh, good for you. Like, that's great. Well done. And is it just Brighton area? Give me a cheer if you own a coffee shop. Oh, right. Some of you do. Oh, no, Brighton. I know statistically some of you do. Oh, it's good to meet you, Zach. It's coffee shops and barbers, isn't it, in Brighton? I got my hair cut today. I know it's shit, but I'll get to that, right? I got here early, and I went to a barber's down the road, And this is genuinely true. He said, it's £23 for a silent haircut or £25 if you want me to talk. That is genuinely true. That's mad, isn't it? That is not a joke. That'd be a shit joke. I know I've been shit, but not that shit. That was... So I was like, yeah, that's £2 for chat. Like, but his chat could be shit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I thought I can't really ever go to someone for like charging to talk. That is what I do. But he's definitely pitched it low at £2. But he had some bolt croppers over the mirror, like, do you know, like for breaking chains. And I went, I thought, fuck it, I'm getting my £2 worth here. I went, what's the story of the bolt croppers above the mirror? And he went, just decorative. What? Like, you can't tease me. Like, he got the £2 out of me by asking a perfectly valid question. Why has he got bolt croppers? I don't know, £2. £25 for this shit as well. This is true as well. I didn't ask for this. You can believe that, right? I didn't ask. I wanted it. I said, I'll leave it longer on top and just take down the sides a bit. And he cut it just how he wanted to. And then he said to me, were you happy with that shape? And I looked, and he'd cut my hair exactly like his hair. Like, it's identical. So I looked at him in the mirror. I looked at me in the mirror. I looked at him. I went, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Like, it's clearly he's cut his own hair, and that's the one style that he can do. So I've got his haircut now. So, oh well. Did it cut my beard? No, yeah, he had a full beard and he shaved it off. So you're right. Welcome back. No, he didn't cut my beard. That was could have been funny, John. Could have been. It's good to have John back, isn't it? It's good to be back, John. It's good to be back. John. No. He's got John. He's John. You're John. Right.